personally want to know how to do my own hair. Prior to getting Sister Locks, I was a 2-strand twist guru, so I would spend 8 to 12 hours a day just twisting my hair. So being able to self-retightening and spending the whole day or however long it takes to do it is not going to be a big deal to me. But again, just want to share my experience with you guys so you can maybe make a decision on taking a class yourself, or if you don't have Sister Locks and you're thinking about getting Sister Locks, I think it will be important to know that, you know, down the road it may be necessity to be able to retighten your own hair. I recently seen one YouTuber who cut off her locks after 4 years. She mentioned that she, you know, had a consultant who moved out of town, and she went to another consultant and her experience wasn't that great. And she was okay with cutting off her locks because she knew when she got her locks, if it ever came to that situation, that, you know, she could just always cut it off. But there are options to self-tighten it on your own. So this is just my experience that I wanted to share with you guys. So first off, there is a fee to take the self-retightening class, whether you do it with your consultant or whether you do it with the Sister Lock, like master class that they be having around the country. So it is $250. So you are going to invest in your hair a little bit more by taking the class. And let's see, I got a box here. So you do get a Sister Lock kit. Hopefully that stayed focused. But what's in here? So it's an official retightening class. So if you take a class, you will get this box. And it has registration form, clips and clamps, Sister Lock 2 clip tools, tip sheet, botanical shampoo green tea, herbal spray moisturizer, moisture treatment, tabletop mirror, notepad, and a Sister Lock pen. So let's actually look at all this stuff. Of course, mine is already open. I'll tell you a little bit about my whole consultation. So here's my little notepad. Already had one of these from the Sister Lock kit, and it's very cute. Comes with like little tabs, and then, you know, you can take notes and stuff like that. It's got this little pen attached to it. That's not the Sister Lock pen they gave me. Here are my clamps. So you get tons of clamps. And you also get these clamps. You know, you got to make sure that grid stay good when you doing these self-reties. So you need them clamps to hold those flyaway hairs down. All right, I hope I stay focused, y'all. I have a Samsung camera. Sometimes it sucks. All right, herbal moisturizer, which I'm gonna use some of this today. Green tea shampoo. I'm so happy I get to like start moisturizing my hair. I need some moisture. Not that my hair is dry, but a lot of people talk about being having dry hair and losing locks, and I certainly think that dry hair is a cause of any type of hair loss. So if you have locks, you know, you can definitely lose some because you don't have moisture in your hair. And even though I just got my self-retightening kit and she kind of just gave me permission to use some moisturizer, I'm not going to lie that I did put like a little tiny bit of oil in my hair like maybe 2 weeks before for the first time. And I'm a little bit over a year. So I did kind of listen, but I did start trying to moisturize a little bit because you got to listen to your hair a little bit. And then some moisture treatment as well. So I'm sure all these items are available on the Sister Lock website. Here is my Sister Lock pen. Remember, I already got a mug too and a bag, so I'm just Sister Locked up. And this is my little reference guide. And then I also have my registration form. So you'll get your own if you decide to self-retie. Last thing is a self-retightening tool. Actually, I have 2 of them. Yay! And all it is these little babies right here. These little babies. All right, so while I'm talking to you about my self-retightening class, I'm going to try once again to put in my wrapper locks. I only bought 1 pack, and there's only 20 in there. I was going to get another pack and have my sister lock consultant put them in, but she wanted to have both packs because she wanted to put more than 20 in, so I get the full experience of what the wrapper lock can do. But I was in a rush. I didn't care. I only got 1 pack, and 1 pack kind of works for me because I don't need super tight curls, and I'm going to go to the gym and work out, so the curls are not going to last too long anyway, so we'll see how they look. And I might or might not be able to do anything with this camera phone. I might need a real mirror. All right, so my retightening class was scheduled for 2.5 hours. It only took about an hour. And when I went and sat down at the table, my consultant had my box there. It was closed, and she had me crack open the box, and we went over all the content that was in the box. Here's one thing that I recommend why you take the Sister Lock retightening class is because she at that time was gave me information on my retightening pattern. So she told me what my pattern was. We drew a diagram so I could know how to lock my own hair based on that little pattern that they use. And so again, learned my sister lock pattern, which, you know, I never would have known. I know some people assume their pattern or make their own pattern. You know, if you don't take the class and your sister lock consultant has followed her rules, because you shouldn't really know because you shouldn't be doing it yourself, then you kind of maybe change your pattern. A lot of people make holes in their sister locks because they don't know their pattern and maybe go through the same hole. So it's very beneficial to take the class to learn your sister lock pattern. So, oh, did I show you my other gift? Where is it? I don't see it. I got a mirror too. Okay, my mirror is somewhere, but it comes with the mirror in the box as well. So you can like pay attention to the back of your head and the front of your head and all that stuff. So out of those, again, 2.5 hours, it only took me about an hour. And I started, she asked me where I thought would be the most difficult part to lock my own hair, interlock it. And I told her the back, obviously, because I couldn't see the back. So she said, well, that's where we're going to start. And I was able to put in about maybe 4 in the back. She had to help me a little bit. And then we moved on to some side locks, and I was able to put some locks in there, and I just felt comfortable. You can take the whole 2.5 hours, but again, like I said, I was doing my own hair before I got sister locks, and I like being able to do my own hair. And after an hour of sitting there with her, just being really careful, I was able to let her know that I was comfortable with doing it on my own. So my next retie is 6 weeks out, but I am going to try to do as much of my own retightening as possible before I see her. And that way she can let me know if I'm doing a good job or if I'm making any errors or anything like that. Me doing a self-retightening class by no way, shape, or form is going to stop me from going to see my loctician, at least for a long time. Like, I want to at least give myself about a year of self-tightening my own hair before I'm comfortable to say, hey, you know, maybe I can skip a retightening session with my loctician. But I don't want to, I want my sister locks to stay good looking. You know, I put money into them, and I don't want to mess them up by taking the class and venturing out on my own and saying, you know, I'm capable of doing this and I no longer need nobody to help me. So that is pretty much, it was very professional. You know, she was there to answer any questions that I have. And I think that was about it. Some of the difficulties I did have was pulling the lock tool through. It did get stuck like a few times, but she also showed me how to navigate that. So, you know, I'm sure it's going to take me quite some time the first time. Like, it's probably going to take me days the first time I self-retightening to do it and do it without like putting two locks together, making sure I go through the right hole and making sure placement is right and all that stuff. But again, that's pretty much it. I do recommend you do take the sister lock retightening class and learn how to do your own hair in case there's an emergency where your loctician, you know, is unable to do it or stops doing it, and you don't have to throw away your investment simply because you can't do it yourself. So I think that's about it. If you're thinking about taking the class and you have any questions, let me know. And until the next time, I'm going to finish these wrapper locks, and I'll try to take a picture and post that. And don't do your hair like mine because I really don't care. I'm just trying to get some type of curl. And I don't have a mirror. I'm just using this phone. So, all right. Until the next time. Peace.